Hello, let's talk about Wike's crisis again. There is a new perspective to what is happening. Another petitioner from the UK, Mr. Henry Omorere, a forensic expert, has also written a petition to the Attorney General of Florida concerning the properties of Nyesom Wike and his family in Florida, the United States of America. The implications of this is what I want to discuss in this episode, because now somebody from Nigeria and another person from the UK are petitioning the United States government and state of Florida concerning the same person. Now, Henry Omorere's involvement is going to bring more attention, in fact, global attention to the allegations leveled against the Minister of the Federal Capital, Mr. Nyesom Wike. Now, Henry is not only petitioning the Attorney General in Florida, Henry is also copying the Supreme Court. Henry is also copying the Public Information Office. Henry is also emphasizing the same cases Sowore raised earlier, but with deeper allegations now. Before, it was so easy to waive it as a mere allegation. But now, with Henry's involvement and further allegations, is beginning to show that Mr. Nyesom Wike cannot escape trial. He might be vindicated, he might not be convicted, but the trial of Nyesom Wike and his family in the United States of America is becoming more sure. Now, Henry is copying all these other institutions, but Henry is also alleging that Nyesom Wike bought these properties by proxy in cash. In the United States of America, buying such properties in cash is a crime, and he will have inadvertently attracted attention to himself if suspected to have purchased those properties in cash truly. Interesting days for Mr. Nyesom Wike, you will say. In Yoruba land, they will say, the corpse you buried, the legs are beginning to show. The first investigation now is not in respect of Henry's allegation. The first investigation now is not the source of wealth of Nyesom Wike to buy those properties. The first investigation now will be to confirm if truly Nyesom Wike purchased those properties in cash. That's a very serious one and very, very easy to confirm, because all they have to do is to check the accounts of the previous owners of the property or the intermediaries, the agents. Were there any transaction in the name of Wike in the bracket of that period? If there was no transaction in the name of Wike, whether Nyesom Wike or his wife or any Wike, then the transaction was in cash. Sowore was mild when he accused him of quit claim deeds, in which case he could have transferred those properties to his children and family members without exchange of consideration. But in this particular allegation raised again by Henry Omorere, it means there would be investigation if the transaction was done with cash. Interestingly, Mr. Nyesom Wike granted an interview yesterday at a public program in Abuja, and he did not make reference to Sowore at all. I watched over 2 minutes video, which I'm also going to add to this video, where I saw a diplomatic avoidance of the mention of Showore's name. Minister Wike kept saying, those blackmailing us. Wike, known to be very bold, known to be very loquacious, decided this time that he would not mention names. So he decided not to mention names. Instead, blackmailer. Is Wike avoiding something? He did not mention that particular case of property in the US. Very unlike Minister Wike. Always bold, very audacious, very, very loquacious. But in this time, Minister Wike is avoiding the mention of the name of Showore, is avoiding the mention of the name of properties in the US. Is avoiding confrontation again on that issue. Instead, he kept referring to blackmailers. Why can't he, a lawyer, mention the particular case he's being blackmailed with and try to clear himself? Well, it is a wise way in PR, political public relations. Yes, in political public relations. Until he has perfected his defense, he will not make any reference to that particular case. All the same, with this new petition by Mr. Henry Omoriri from the UK, a forensic expert, it shows that trial is inevitable in the US for Wike and his family. He is not just alleging Wike. He, in his petition, has gone into the details of mentioning the name of the children and wife as complicit in this crime. The implication, like I mentioned in my earlier video, is that if care is not taken, the whole family of Wike are going to end up in jail in the US. Interesting days, you will say, for Wike and family, and interesting days in the polity of Nigeria. Very, very interesting. The man, like I said in my previous video, that is always swift to call others thief. He was calling her you thief, collecting money. Now, explain the source of your wealth. Explain how you came about cash of over $6 million to purchase properties in 3 different places in Florida. And under the name of your children. Wow. Very interesting. I'm enjoying it. However, I'm adding the video of Wike's program in FCT, and you confirm with me that it was a technical avoidance of the mention of Showore and the particular case of the allegation concerning the Florida properties. Well, until I come again with another analysis, I hope very soon, because this is just part 2. Maybe there's another person from another country in Africa, another whistleblower from somewhere, going to allege Minister Wike again. I think there is more wahala for Wike than he envisaged. The United States of America, under the presidency of Donald Trump, might not play diplomacy with this case. Interesting days ahead for Minister Wike. Until I come again with your way with another analysis, I remain Rotimi Johnson Ojasokwe, and this is Darling Television. See ya. Catch ya. Thank you.
Alert. So if you like, go and organize yourself. Something I know that is not correct. If you like, call from morning till night. Call whatever name you want to call me. Put my name in the internet. Say anything you want to say. Fa, 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 foul. I will not. I will not. I will not. I'm not one of those you will think that blackmail will change me. My skin is so thick, so strong. So strong. As a politician, you should know that these are things you will see. Why are you worried? No politician who's a serious politician will think that people will not say something against him. Then you go and sleep, go and rest. You don't need to come. The day I said I'll be a politician, I know I'm now up. People will ask, people will say all kinds of things. So, for me, say it. The only way I will be worried is that if my appointer is not satisfied with what I was doing, then I'll be worried. But that you go somewhere and just because we are not doing what you want, and then you think by blackmail it will make us to do it, we will not do it. So, civil servants who are here, if you know those are people you organize them, call them back. Tell them that it's like the two won't work. Because I know it will not work. It will not work. I mean, look at a country where you're a minister and people are signing contracts to the tune of 19-20 billion. And then someone comes and says, oh, you are owing us. I determine what is the priority. I, representing Mr. President, determine what is the priority. You cannot determine for us what's the priority. You cannot. I know what the people need. And that's why we're here to flag off road. It's not every day he puts computer. There are there, he puts to buy this. There are there, he puts to buy. That is not the needs of our people. Our people need hospitals. Our people need schools. Our people need good roads. So, I have never said I want to be one of those that are liked. No, I don't want anybody to like me. All I want is God.